You're gonna have to pray for us.
We're ready.
My goodness! This process isn't for guys who get intimidated.
You like nipple clamps, sis?
I'm open to it.
We can write some songs together, man.
You don't have to.
Making you smile is what matters to me.
Does he make your spirit jump or your jump? I don't know if he's genuine.
You're not working hard enough.
I told you that to your face.
I want it to be the real thing.
It is not going to be easy to become a king to one of our queens. So that door is open.
Oh, that door is wide open.
Oh, wow.
Hi. Hey, guys. Hey, Theologists. It's your girl, Miss Monica, a.k.a. What's the Tea? Girl, What's the Tea? And how y'all doing on this happy Saturday? I am doing awesome. And thank you guys for joining me for my Queen's Court special. Y'all got your drink? It's early, huh? No, it's late somewhere, so we can drink. So we're going to have a toast to good life. We winning this season. Now, I'm going to do like a little quick run through of the Queen's Court. I wasn't a fan that it was on Peacock. I think I told you guys this last time. And it showed all the episodes at one time. I don't like it. But Will Pecker did a good job. Okay, so I hope that he's going to take some of that and put it onto that shit show at Ready to Love. Because that process was great. I would like to see it on some regular folks, not necessarily superstar status, but some regular people out here actually trying to date the right way. So tweak Ready to Love a little bit and bring some of what you had over there over here to the Ready to Love people as well. All right. So we're going to sum it up. Okay. So we're going to sum it up a little bit. Okay. Show came on. 3 women. Beautiful. All right. We know them. Tamar, Evelyn, Nivea. 21 men. First batch of men. Folks got eliminated. Some old men came. Folks got eliminated. Another batch came. Okay, this batch stayed. They move in the house. All right. They dating over here, they dating over there. Everybody dating everywhere. All right. So the women have determined basically who the picks are. Some of these stragglers just was on there for TV purposes. We know that. Okay. So we got Tamar with, him, JJ. All right. So JJ came in with Tamar. He knocking it out the box. I'm finna take this girl. I got this. This is my woman. Then we got Gatsby. Gatsby hanging on in there. Gatsby just being himself. Cannot blame the man for just being who he is. One thing about this show that I did like, I appreciated that the men were actually real. Like, this is who I am. Like, this me. If you can't accept me, that the one guy that, oh my God, what is the Atlanta guy, the older guy, ATL, like he was as real as I could. Like he's somebody I know I would definitely walk away from at the club, at the bar. I could just see him at the bar all, spiced up and doing his thing and looking good and just, wrong girl, wrong time. But he was real. He was real. We met Gerard, came on the show last Tuesday. Check the link. Watch the video. Watch the interview. Real. So I appreciate the men for not coming on there trying to act like they're trying to get seen and want to be superstars and just was doing the process like real men, like the men that they were. I appreciate Will Pecker for picking the men that he did. These men were awesome. All right. Not necessarily for those women, but they were good for some women. So we do. Women in our 35s and up is some hope out there because they had a lot of men on there that were generally doing their thing. They were being themselves. So Ms. Monica, don't feel that bad. God's still working with me. He got me somebody new. I'm going to have a new person because that gave me hope. I get that. So now the show is going on. Tamar picked JJ. All right. Evelyn picked the right person. He picked her because Lavon is definitely good for Evelyn's heart. Evelyn's heart is broken. I get it. I know. I've been there. She needs someone to take care of her heart. Best person. Miss Nivea didn't pick nobody. Good. She needs to self-love. Definitely. Miss Monica I cannot say anything else about that young lady is that she needs to figure herself out. Bringing someone into your space and you're not ready, total chaos. It's not good. If you guys was watching me last night when I was live, the night was make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. Why bring someone into your damaged space and then try to fix yourself? Is that fair for the person? It's not. She did an awesome job. I commend her for trying to fix herself because the two men, now, yeah, I already know Miss Monica gonna say what she want to say. She had two. We got one of them here. Mm-hmm. Now the other one probably he could have probably been toxic with her. He could have, but he needs to figure himself out as well. So I'm glad that she didn't drag him on with her. The other one, which is the one that we have here today, that's a man. So the woman that he gotta have a woman, a man. He gotta have a woman that's ready. He's a man. I know, because I've been being nosy. Hold on, I got a clip. And then I'm gonna come back. And then we're gonna talk to that
You ready to talk drama? From screen to real life. The spicier the better. Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love.
He fine too. I thought y'all know that, right? We're gonna give a shout out to Miss Gigolo. Yeah, she be coming through with that content for Miss Monica. Thank you. She be on it. So we're gonna bring our guests out. And we're gonna talk to him, have some conversation. We're gonna talk about the show a little bit, and then we're gonna get in his business, women, because I know you guys be on that Instagram. I think he got a name for his Instagram people, so we're gonna let him tell us about it. We're gonna let him. Let's bring him on now. Oh, hello.
Hey, Mo.
I got a nickname, Mo. Hey, Mac. How you doing?
Good. Happy to be here with you.
You happy? I'm happy that you decided to come and hang out with me on this good old Sunday afternoon. So tell us, where are you located?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, you're in ATL.
Yeah.
Oh, you like it there?
Yeah, it's cool. It's it's Black Hollywood here. It's Black Mecca here. You can't go wrong here, no.
You ain't never thought about moving to Houston?
Nah, although I hear everything is bigger and better in Houston, I have never thought about moving there.
Oh my God. You ain't never thought about moving to Houston?
No, I haven't never thought about me moving to Houston. I've been hearing about it. I've been listening to the rappers over the years. They've been telling me about Houston, Mo.
Well, Houston is definitely where it is. Houston is definitely where it is. Right. I like ATL. One of my best friends is in ATL, so I like to visit her. I'm due for a visit. It's time. It's time for me to come do my little visit. So, yes, Mark Anthony. Yes. That's your name. That's where the Mac come from.
Yes, Mark Anthony. My last name is Claiborne. So you got Mac all right there, Mark.
Oh, okay. So I was telling the people about your Instagram. I see the women on Instagram love you. What you call your Instagram followers?
What do I call them? You talking about Team Mac?
Yeah, your Team Mac.
Yeah. I got a team out here in these streets now, Mo. I got a team out here in these streets.
So you had a team before the show, huh?
I had a team, but then it got a bit nationwide, worldwide team of supporters. So it's a lot of love for your boy, Mo.
So let's talk about this show.
Yes.
We're not gonna get on to it. You don't interview so much, and I'm sure you have more interviews, and people are gonna ask you. And everybody know when they come on Miss Monica's show, we don't have interviews, we have conversations, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the show and more about the person, because Miss Monica likes to know about people and the person. So let's get the show out the way, because I have a couple of little points that I actually wanted to ask you how you felt at that moment.
Okay.
So before that, just give us a rundown on how you got chose for the show.
Well, somebody reached out to me. A casting director reached out to me, asked me would I want to do a dating show. My first reaction was no, I don't want to do a dating show. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna believe I need to go on the show to find no dates. I was like, that's probably, I don't know. And they came, circled the block again, Mo, right back. It was like, I think this would be a good, you never know. Have you ever dated a celebrity? And I was like, well, no, I've never dated a celebrity. I was like, that don't really move me. I was like, you know, if it's Ashanti gonna be there, then hell, let me see if I can get in there and shoot my shot, Mo. So I was like, well, I don't know who the women gonna be, but they baited me, Mo. They said it's gonna be between late 30s and 40s. So I had Ashante and Maya. I said, oh hell, let's do the damn show. So that's how I got selected for it, Mo. I submitted, did a bunch of interviews, and yeah, Satin Teddy Bear was on your screen.
Teddy Bear was on the screen. And so, okay, Shantae is beautiful. She's definitely beautiful. So that's how I'd be if they would say I was like, well, if oh my God, not Denzel. Denzel a little too old for me. I don't like him old like that. So I wouldn't go for Denzel. I wouldn't go for him. Who would I go for? Because I'm like you. I'm not like starstruck, but I'm like, who? What? Man, I don't even know. I don't even know who I would say. Exactly. Yeah, I'm like, I really and truly don't even know. Oh, I know, Jason, Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go for Aquaman.
You go for Aquaman, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and I know he's divorced now too, so I go for him.
Okay.
So yeah, but I get it. So you get on the show, and they don't tell you who it's going to be. So when you find out, what happened?
I was like, okay, well, I ain't got to run home the damn first episode then. Let me go.
You was nervous? I know you was nervous.
No, I wasn't nervous. It was because it's still a woman. End of the day, it's just a woman. And
no. Not nervous on the stardom. Nervous on which woman it was.
Oh yeah, I was there because I had anxiety. I was like, oh Lord. I said, well, that don't look like Ashanti, but hell, you don't know. So I'm trying to analyze this thing and study it.
Yeah. Oh my God. So when you find out the three women, how do you? Because we're gonna skip and go to the main parts. How did you feel when you found out who the three women were? How did you feel? How did you pick on who was going to be your go-to, your target?
Yeah. Good question, Mo. Well, I felt good. I mean, all of them are beautiful women. The camera don't lie.
Yeah.
If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And they
you ain't got it.
All of them girls are nice looking women. So for me, it was about who I'm gonna connect with. Because if I'm gonna stay on this show and go through this process, we're gonna get past. I'm gonna have to connect with you mentally. Because I'm gonna want to have to talk to you again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Make it worth me wanting to pursue you. So I just started talking to Nivea. She just reminded me of the girl that, you know, I grew up with, we lost contact with, and we back together again.
This homegirl,
homegirl from the Round the Way vibe. Mo, you know, the girl that could sing real good and went on to sing, and we lost contact. That girl.
Yeah. It was just like, we just sitting down, we just chilling.
Man.
We just picking up where we left off.
Man, how you been, baby? How life is treating you?
Yeah. And so that's what drew you to her.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She got a dope personality, Mo. She real warm and she cool. And see, a lot of people sleeping on her. I was like, nah, she cool. She cool. All the girls are cool. I was like, that's the vibe right there. That's the vibe. Okay.
So, because you lead me to what the next.
Well, come on with it then.
You helping me. We get into it. Now, Mac, you know, she was vibing with you from first. Like, you was the first round, right? You was the first on the first OGs.
Yes, I was.
You was on the first OGs. So she immediately latched onto you as well.
Correct.
along with a whole bunch of more women that was watching the show.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So it's that personality, that warmness of a man, that man that knows how to sit down and have a great conversation with a woman. Right. But then you had a tie that came out of nowhere. Now you got the warm, sensible humbleness, and then you got the same thing, but on a different type of renegade level. You got the man that wants to make love to the brain, and you got the man that wants to make love to you. I'm just saying, at the beginning, I want you ladies to understand what I'm saying, because you be trying to go back and say, Miss Monica don't know what she's talking about, but I do.
Right.
You have, when you first meet a man, you're going to have physical attraction and mental attraction. And some men, you just have physical attraction. Just saying. So, time would be, the first thing is a physical for me. With you, it would be all of them.
Thank you, Mom.
So, it would be the physical and the mental. So, now, and I'm thinking for her, it was the same because of the way that she was balancing you guys out.
Right.
But over here, she was more on the sexual thing with Ty. Over here, you is like, hey, we gonna talk about some real. Let's fast forward to the date.
Let's get
to the date when you took her to meet the lambs.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I have a good judgment, a character, and I like when men listen. My mama taught me. I asked her one time, I say, if you have to keep repeating yourself to a man when you done told him, you done text him, you done did this, and he's still asking you the same question, she said he's not valuing your conversation. She said he's not listening. He doesn't value. He only wants you to listen to him. And I said, and that always sticks with me. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Like if you constantly ask me over and over again, I'm gonna say I told you already. So now I know that you're really not listening to me.
That's right.
That every time she says something, she say, my lamb.
She did say my lamb.
And you took that baby to see some lambs.
I did. I listened.
You listened. And nobody else in TV probably caught that.
See, I
was like, oh my God. He took her to see lambs the whole show. Her favorite thing was my lamb, my lamb. And I thought it was so cute. And you took her to see some lambs.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you catching that.
I don't know what's wrong with that girl. I don't care if I wasn't ready. I would marry you right then. I was leg out the courthouse right now because you done took me to some damn lambs. I'm done. Like that was amazing to be, and nobody else. I was listening to the interviews, and nobody caught that.
They did.
I caught that. I was like, he did this on purpose because she always says my lamb, and like she said, like that's part of her vocabulary. And he listened and he took her there to feed the lambs. I thought that was very adorable. It wasn't about her, well, her body, her, because everybody knows. I mean, she doesn't hide that she's very sensual. She doesn't hide that. That's her. That's her personality. That's her. And the man that gets with her has to know that that's her. So Correct. She doesn't hide that. But you didn't target that.
No.
So when you ended up being shunned away from and Ty being pushed forward, how did that make you feel?
I didn't break stride, Mo, because for me it was about just remaining true to myself. And you know, I don't want to do anything that's not going to be long term. I don't jump just for somebody telling me to jump. I'm going to be my best. I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to continue to show the same consistency. Mac is here for Nivea, not the neighborhood. I said it over and over again. I didn't move. But, hey, you know, this goodness is going to be here. It's up to you to decide if you want it.
Now, okay. So she felt like that. Both of you guys need to step it up. Everybody needs to step it up. Ty needs to step it up because he was cooking too much, and you shined away because she was giving it over there too much. So did you ever at one point feel like that, okay, this is definitely not the route I think I want to go, but I'm still just going to ride it out just to see?
No, I didn't. No, Mo, I was locked in. You know, I was like,
So you honestly thought that you and her could take this outside of the show and continue on a relationship?
absolutely. I mean, it was worth a shot. You don't know where it's gonna go after the show, but I thought it's least worth giving it a shot. You see what I'm
So
saying?
the connection was that strong to you.
Yeah. The connection, the commonalities that we have in purpose, it's worth giving a shot. Now I can't promise we're gonna end up in the damn at matrimony in the courthouse, but it was worth giving it a shot. I felt so. I pursued.
Okay, so let's talk about red flags.
All right, Mo.
Take your coffee drink, and I'm gonna take my wine drink. We're gonna talk about red flags.
All right, Mo. Red flags. What you got?
Now, I watched the conversation, and it was something that she said, and your body language kind of switched a little bit. And mine's did too. Because I'm a mother of boys. I'm a mother of boys.
Okay.
I'm 22-year-old and a 9-year-old. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't been just dating because I gradually put myself out there and available. But I have to consider my sons when I'm dating. Right? Because I'm a mom boy. The moms are very protective over their mothers. And boys judge their moms very, very harshly and hard.
Extremely hard.
They're very hard on their mothers. They're mama boys, but they are hard on their mothers. I'm telling you, you have to be real careful when you got them boys. Now, she said to you that her boys would probably say, "You're bringing another one that's gonna not treat you right, and you're gonna think that's in love with you, and they not." That took my heart away for her to say that about her kids. So now I'm thinking on really what's going on in your life. You need to fix your life. You can't bring no man up into this, because if your boys are feeling like this, then that's not a good thing. And you said, when a man say, like that, that means that you thought about what she said, and that resonated in your head. The same way it resonated in mine, because we having real conversations. It's reality, but it's real life at the same time. And the reality of the show was real life. So what went through your head when she said that? Because I know the cameras don't show everything, and I'm sure that you asked more questions, because I know you're a mentor. I did my research. I know your business.
Right, I see.
Okay, so I know you're a mentor, and I know you talk to young men. So what did you think about that?
Well, it's one of the things, Mo, to your point, you make a mental note, you keep it right there. You kind of put a pin on something, and you just kind of, make a mental note and understanding, like, wow, what have you been doing? You know what I mean?
That's where that came from.
Yeah, it's like, what's really going, what has, and I'm not here to judge. We all make mistakes. We all do.
Yeah,
but it was just one of them things. All right, we're gonna have to come back and circle the block and get deeper. And if we go deeper, we're gonna have to find out what was that.
Yeah, we have to, because if you bring a man into a broken home with broken boys, especially when they go into young men mode, that man ain't gonna survive, and he ain't gonna stay with you. They will leave. That's it. It's not even happening, because a man is not gonna compete with your sons.
Correct. You're right.
Because he shouldn't have to.
And that's why I didn't bring a woman in when I was raising my boys, because I didn't want her to compete with my sons.
It's different. It's a difference, because boys, if a woman is good, they're gonna gravitate to that woman. It's them girls with them daddies. That's where the competition will come in at. But with the boys, oh, trust me, I know, and when I think about going back into the dating world after this 4 years of, me getting my life, I wasn't broken, but I had a tragedy. So, hey, life happens. So now for me to get back into the dating, I have to think about that. Like, okay, I have a 22, I have a grown man son, and then I have a 9-year-old, which is going to be an influence, because it ain't no, I dropped my son off at his daddy house. Like she said, that's another red flag. She also stated that my baby's daddies and me play an important role in these boys' life. And a lot of men can't handle that because of who the men are. Is that the real problem? Is it who the men are, or is how you and the men co-parent? I'm just saying.
Mo. I didn't
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't
And I'm kind of glad you didn't. I said that on camera. Let me turn the mic off. But anyway, but I'm saying, so, you know, is a difference. It's a difference. Your boys are grown. Just say with me, instance, I have to go out and be honest with people when I'm dating, because my son don't have a dad to go and spend the weekend with. His dad is deceased. So he don't have that. He don't have a role model like that. He have role models within the family, but he don't have no one I'm going to drop him off on the weekend and then it's come back. It's none of that stuff going on. So that's another thing that we have to think about when we're dating, is all the narratives involved if this goes to the next level.
Correct.
I think that you handle everything very, very manly.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that.
The conversations that you had with the ladies, the conversations that you had with JR.
Yeah, that's one of the ones right
was
there.
Amazing. Yeah. And I like the way that he received it.
Yeah, me too. Much respect to JR. Shout out.
Yes, I like the way that he received it. I thought it was definitely amazing. Somebody so they want to know what's your zodiac sign.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I fainted on the camera. I fainted on the camera.
What's wrong with Virgos, man? What's your thing with Virgos?
That's the Taurus mate.
Okay.
That's the number one mate.
Virgo. Earth sign.
Earth, that's the Taurus. But I'm saying, if you look it up, Virgos and Taurus are a perfect match for each other in every direction. Someone said that's not true. The girls are definitely a competition with the women their father brings around. Yes, Miss Brooks. Yes, that's what I said. I definitely agree with boys. I have no problem. All boys love me, and all little girls do too. I really never dated. I don't think I've ever dated anyone. My late husband had a son, so but I didn't have I never dated anyone that had girls, so I don't know how that feels. Right. But okay, so let's see. So we're gonna get to the show. Let's end the show because we want to talk about Mac. So the show is at the end, and she decides that she just wasn't ready. What was the conversation afterwards?
When she said she wasn't ready?
After she said that she didn't choose you guys, I know y'all had a conversation afterwards. How did
that was it. That was the last time.
That was it?
That was it. That was it.
What?
That was it.
Not nothing?
No.
You just went home?
She went, you know, the way it ended, Mo, that was real life.
So it was just over?
It was over. I mean, that's the finality. The woman made her choice, Mo. I gotta move on. I gotta take it. Like I said,
y'all get to mingle after the show. Nothing to say, your goodbyes. It was nice.
Well, that was it. I mean, of course, you saw me on camera hugging, but that was it. That was the final embrace, and we went our separate ways.
Well, you did an awesome job with your exit. I like that. I appreciate watching a real man on TV for once.
Thank you.
In a dating environment show. It was so enlightening that my mom called me and told me that I need to push up on.
All right, Mama. Mama Mo. What Mama last name?
Mama, and guess what, guess where we from? Mississippi.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Mississippi. She flying in tomorrow though. But she was like, girl, I'm watching the Queen's Court. And that Mac, she was like, you need to push up on that man. I was like, Mama. She was like, that's what it meant. That's real men. I was like, okay, well, let me finish watching it, Mama. She was like, not for real. I was like, oh Lord. So I watched it and Mama was correct. I really think that you did an awesome job. And so now I want to talk about Mac.
Let's talk about it.
Now, Mr. Mac is not only a TV star now, he's also a father.
Yeah.
And he's an author.
Yeah.
Ghetto Diamonds. And guess what I So, guys, Mac is an author. He wrote his book. You can find it right here. Scan the barcode.
Scan that barcode, y'all.
Scan that barcode. It'll take you right to his book on Amazon. Purchase it. We can do that. And so we'll just leave that up there for the rest of the show for the good people. Anybody coming in, watching, go ahead and check out Mr. Max Ghetto Diamond. Now tell us about Ghetto Diamond. How did that come across?
Good question, Mo. So I was actually your point, you know, I was just mentoring a young man who actually cut my hair when I used to have hair, believe it or not, Mo, back in the day. I wasn't always bald.
I like the ball and the beard. I like that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. He was like, you know what, man, you got a lot of wisdom, a lot of jewels. You ever thought about sharing your story? And I was like, nah. It was like, man, you got a lot, you know, a lot of people would benefit from you if you share your story of how you went from the south side of Chicago, overcame child abuse, went to the Navy, started businesses, failed, homeless, repossessions, evictions. Mo, I've been through it, raising kids. I mean, I have been through it.
How many kids do you have?
I got 3 boys, the 2 I raised and the 1 in California.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's their ages?
24, 22, and 19. They
men.
Oh, they men. They don't even pay me no attention. I ain't cool no more. I used to be halfway cool, but
yeah. You still cool.
I'm cool now. Now that the show came out, I'm back cool again.
Yeah, you back cool. Now they want to ride with you. Come on, Daddy.
Yeah.
Go on, youngster. Yeah, you cool now. So Miss Brooks says Mac is going to be fine if you read his book called Ghetto Diamond. You will get to see how humble and genuine he really is, and then you will get to see how much he knows women. So she must be part of Team Mac.
Oh yeah.
She riding for you, and she riding for you, baby.
Yeah. She's the MVP of the Team Max. She's she MVP.
All right. Yep. So I've seen some good reviews on it. So you guys make sure you check that. Now let's talk about let's see. Hold on now. I think we got something to show here. Because we know Ghetto Diamond is about your life, but you do some more things. You be talking about some more stuff.
I sure do, Mo.
Yeah. What happened to it? My video. I don't see it no more. I thought she had put a video for me. Let me see what happened to it. We want to talk about your purple.
That's what the ladies want to talk about, Mo. The Purple Panties collection.
Purple panties.
Oh, Lord Jesus. The story about.
Oh.
That's
ooh,
it.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Show one more time. It went too fast. Okay. Ew. What is that about? I'm listening. The floor is yours.
Oh, the purple. So listen, the Purple Panties collection. Let me just tell you, it's a whole ensemble of different poems. It's not just sexual. It's emotional. It's sensual. See, it's a collection of. There's freaky stuff in there, but it's really just everything the woman needs. Nourishment, sexually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and it's all in this.
So through your manhood, how did you come about learning what a woman needs? Let's talk about that.
Well, that's a good question.
How do you know? Why should I go read Purple Panties? What can you tell me and every other woman? Because this is something that we're lacking now. Men knowing what we need. Mm-hmm. How can you what I need?
Well, the thing is, I was raised by my great grandmother. And I was raised by a strong woman, and she said that if you listen, a woman ain't never got to tell you what she needed. You just listen. And she also said, Mo, she gave me one advice sexually. I'll never forget this. She said, no matter what you do, take your time and always make it worth the woman's time. Thank me later. That's what she said. That's all grandmama said. We never had another birds and bees conversation ever in life again. God bless her. But that was it. She said, take your time. Woo. And then if she decided to give you her body, make it worth the experience. And I never forgot that.
So you are taking care of the woman's needs.
Yeah, Mo.
You're being selfless.
Yeah, absolutely. It starts here because with a man, it's no such thing as really. You want the truth, Mo. There's no such thing as a bad sexual experience because he's got 100% guaranteed happy ending with him. That woman is wired differently. She's got to erogenous zone. She's got to get mentally stimulated up here. She's got to be warmed up. Ain't no man got to be warmed up. He just got to be told, let's go. A woman got to be warmed up. So the purple panties takes you on a journey to warm you up, to get you to the point where you're ready to climax.
Amazing. You're definitely correct. And I know why people don't understand that. That's the truth. That is the truth. Women should not get up and leave and then have to go home and get her
This is y'all. Get the rose. You don't need the rose. You ain't gonna get that rose no more.
You gotta get up and go get the rose. It's like, why? It's not even worth it at this point.
It ain't, Mo.
You should read it, Mo, because every woman deserves a smile, even if it comes in two. I agree. I definitely agree. You're right. Because at the age that I am, frisky at 40 and frisky. Baby, I got time for that. We don't got time for that. We need by this time, a man should know already what a woman needs. And okay. So see, now you're doing too much.
Oh, me?
You boy, yes. So now let me ask you a question.
All right, Mo, let's talk about the you want to talk about the first page? That's what's in there. You opened up that box.
Open the box up, baby. Because this is conversation that's lacking. This is information that we need to know from men.
I'll tell you.
We need to know from men. And men are not willing to open up to give the information. Not all. And that determines when you have a real man and when you got a man that's just as confused as you is when it comes to it. Like he don't know. So you done studied the woman.
Study her body, Mo.
This is what makes that happen.
It's the stages of it, Mo. Even on the Queen's Court, I'm just setting it up. So for once it goes there, it'll be an amazing experience because I done took my time to study you and analyze what you like, what you don't like, all of that. I'm taking it. I'm gathering information.
So let's go back to the Queen's Court. So in the Queen's Court, you were more on her mental state and nurturing her. Yeah. But then we got Ty over here more on the rubbing and caressing. So what's the difference?
Big difference, Mo. The mental is what lasts longer. The mental is the anticipation, it's the excitement. See that the just the physical, that's short-lived. And that may or may not always get the desired result because he didn't take the time, or not just him, but per se, somebody like that didn't take the time to really study this woman and what she really like. You know what I mean? And then how much passion can you really have for a person if you that much in a hurry? It ain't built up. That's just lust. It ain't passion. It's the difference between lust and passion, Mo.
That's when they be telling you, it's gonna be better next time. I was just excited.
There you go. That was lust, Mo. That's not passion. See, I'm a passion builder. I want the passion. So that shit can be so amazing that you know what? You want to do it over and over again. But lust, that's you look good, I look good, let's go. Well, ain't nothing in there. We ain't built up nothing. I don't care if you got yours. I don't care. You don't care if I got it. It ain't nothing there.
So let me ask you a question then.
What up, Mo?
How long will you date a woman before you become intimate with her?
Well, it depends.
You personally.
I mean, Mo, I've never rushed. It's always the woman that eventually that woman is gonna want to experience that. It's just the woman.
You just let it happen.
I let it happen, Mo. I let it happen. It's always her decision. It's always her decision. There's no time frame on chemistry. Some women you could talk to them in a day, and they didn't talk to your ass and say, you know what, I got to experience some of that, Mr. Purple Panties. Or it could be 2, 3. The chemistry, you can't. There's no time on that, Mo.
It's not. I agree. I just wanted to see. I wanted to see what you were gonna say. I was gonna see. Yeah. Okay.
There's no time for chemistry. Go ahead, Mo.
So you still single?
Yeah, yeah, definitely after this show. If there was ever a time to be single, Mo, this might be the time to I would hate to have a girlfriend doing this tsunami of interest for the Sagittarius.
So what does the future look like for you? What are you doing? Because what do you do? What else do you do?
Well, more really, I mean, I just work for myself. Like I said, I'm an author, full-time author. And
You're gonna get some more stuff. What about the podcast?
My podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one season of that back in 2020.
I saw that. And I was like, well, what happened?
I didn't, you know what, Mo? I never went back for season 2. I think I might reboot that. I think
you was waiting for Mac and Mo.
I went for the Mac and Mo show, you know what I mean? Because I needed that female dynamic. Because Mo, because I just gonna have a podcast, it's just gonna be a bunch of women. I need the balance, Mo. I gotta have the balance. So yeah,
it's gonna be a bunch of women.
Yeah, that's gonna be the market for me, Mo. I tried to get the guys over. They said they
like that Mac and Mo show.
They say they don't, or they do.
They do. Mac and Mo show.
Yeah.
That Mac and Mo, grown woman, grown man conversation.
I'm trying to get more guys, Mo, but I'm trying. They just won't. They like me. They just won't come. They're like, Mac, you good? We like you from over here, bro.
They gonna come listen to you. Not by yourself. Now they might come if Mo come.
That's what I'm saying, Mo.
You know that when I do my reviews on my shows, I have more guys watch me than women.
Exactly.
I was surprised. I was
like Mo, tonight I got a live at 8:00. They're gonna be number one. I'm trying to recruit a couple of the guys to get on the show. I'm like, it's some quality women here.
I'm coming to this show. Don't be ignoring me like you did last time.
Well, I didn't know. I know, no.
Talking about, I don't know if I want to talk to you, girl. What's the tea? Oh, I'm not gonna.
Well, I didn't know who you. I didn't know. I was just teasing you.
I was like, look, he did not. So I did this to you. I said, that's why I got on. I did my money.
You shot me cool. No, you didn't.
I said,
I know you gonna owe me an interview. I said, oh, really? I owe you an interview? Oh.
Yes. I was like, no, he did not. And the women in there, they love, they think you're so funny, they think you are hilarious. But to be honest with you, the times that we're in and the men that we really have to deal with, to get a man that's out there fresh. Oh, thank you. She said I was gorgeous.
There you are.
Oh, thank you. Your number one view. Thank you. Miss Brooke, you my favorite person now. So look, she's the truth. So now the women, for us to be able to see a genuine man that's funny, that can make you laugh. Let me tell you three things that a woman look for in a man.
Give it to me, Mo.
If they love their mama, their grandmama, they can feel safe, and he can make you laugh. That's it. We don't be asking for much, and people be thinking we want a lot from a man. We don't.
True. Wow.
We don't. We don't. Make me feel safe. Love the women in your family, and get me to laugh. We good to go.
The church say amen.
We don't be needing all that extra stuff. We don't need all that extra stuff. Anyway, and that's it. So that's what the women are saying when I was in the comments, and they was just like, "Oh my God, you're so funny! Oh my God!" I know they be blowing your DM. How many people you got in your DM? Oh, what's the fourth one, Miss Brooks? Miss Brooks says number 4.
The fourth one. I don't know what. Let's see what Miss Brooks got for the fourth one. Mo, why would you do that? You said ask me about the DMs, Mo. Is what you asked me about?
Yeah, how many women you got in the DMs? They blowing you up. I'm surprised you was able to even see my message.
I know, Mo. I be scraping. I'm still working through them. Mo.
What they be saying? Tell me something.
I mean, you get everything you want, Mo. I mean, from I'll cook for you, I'll do whatever you want, you amazing. But a lot of women, to your point, Mo, have showered me with so much appreciation, respect just to see a real man, a stand-up guy, somebody who wasn't trying to front for the camera and all of that. You know what I mean? They was really impressed with that. They was just really heartbroken about the ending. They did not like how they ended for me.
I did.
They were, yeah, I know you did, Mo, but they were upset.
I was happy. I was like, oh, girl, I'm so glad you picked that man. But it was a lot of good, genuine men. Like Gerard came on, awesome guy. He's awesome guy. Lavon, genuine guy. Like, I mean, all of those guys seemed like that they were there for the purpose. Travis, that wasn't a place for him, but nice guy, nice young man. I mean, you know, so all of those men out there that came onto the show actually looking for a real relationship, not necessarily going to be a star relationship, but those that they are going to make some pretty much for what we see. What we saw seemed like they will make someone some good mates, and the women out here, like they need that. They need some men to help them build. You know, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Mom. Shoot.
We got 10 minutes. So let me ask you a question.
Bring it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ms. Brooks says, I need to take me down every once in a while. Who doesn't want a physical? What?
Yeah, she done read the damn Purple Panties, Mo. You got to get your copy of Purple Panties, and you'll know what the lady's talking about, Mo.
I'm grown. I already know what she's talking about. And you are correct. You are correct. I already know what you're talking about, ma'am. I do know. But oh my gosh, baby, to lose my train of thought. Jesus. Yes, I know. What else? Ask you a question.
Sure.
And this is gonna be in the podcast. This is gonna be one of my segments. But I just want to ask you: when a woman tells you that they're a boss or they're alpha woman, tell me what is your first train of thought? What is it? Does that push you away from want to get to know the woman? Because this is something that's been going around lately. So I want to definitely know, because this is the first time I've really just sat and had a conversation with a real grown man. So on a grown man's perspective, when a woman says, oh, I'm an alpha woman, I'm a boss, I'm this, what do you think?
I don't pay none of that no attention. You're a woman. At the end of the day, you still want a man that you can look up to, that you respect, and that you want a man that's stronger than you, period. All that alpha talk, God made you a woman. You're going to cry. You're going to get emotional, and you're going to need somebody to turn to, just like every other woman. Now, you may be a little more aggressive than some women. You may have a little bit more masculine traits because maybe life dealt you that hand, but you're still a woman. You're still a woman. And you engineered to want to have a man that's masculine to look up to. So, Mo, I don't.
But go back, because you went all over to the river and back. You went to New Orleans and went to Mississippi. You went back to Atlanta. You came back to Houston. Go back to, you said what I wanted you to say.
What's that?
Go back to what you said. A woman wants a man that's what?
That's stronger than her.
Say it again.
A woman wants a man that's stronger than her.
So men, you men out there, that's always getting offended when somebody says that they're alpha. The reason why they're saying it is because of that reason.
Yeah, correct.
Because we want a man that's stronger than us.
That's right.
That's what we say.
100%, Mo.
We don't say it because we're trying to be the man. We don't say it because we're trying to overman you.
No.
We say it because we want you to know that if you're not stronger than us, then guess what? It's a no-go.
You better say it.
We only want to be strong when we have to be, not because we're forced to be. Remember that. The man said it. I already knew he was going to give me the right answer. So we're going to get ready to shut it down. I'm so excited that you came here to talk to me. I know you want to go get your little stuff together for the Team Mac. I'm coming.
Oh, come on over to the cigar chat event. 8 o'clock. We're going down.
Oh, I forgot you are a cigar man, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You going to be smoking tonight?
Of course. I mean, yeah. It wouldn't
What you going to be talking about on the live?
Oh, it's tonight's show. We're gonna be talking about, I got a grown folk topic. I can't expose the topic, Mo, but typical. Open up with mental health. How everybody doing? Question Q&A. They ask what they want to ask. I got a hot topic, and I'm gonna hit him. I might hit him with another poem. I think I'm gonna hit him with that damn tattoo lover poem tonight. A lot of ladies like that poem.
So you guys can definitely. Did you put your I think we got you here, so people can.
Yeah, y'all got me them.
Grab your Insta right there.
You're the best.
All right, so that's where you can go in and catch them live tonight. And also, we're gonna do some housekeeping. Here's Miss Monica. Let me let you guys know what I got going on for the rest of the week. All right, so you're gonna catch me here tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the Ready Love special. I have a couple of cast members joining, so we're gonna be seeing her cutting up like we did the last 2 Sundays. We definitely don't want to miss that. Also, I have a special drop. Mr. Blake is doing an exclusive one-on-one private interview with me. So I will be dropping that probably to Monday, but I actually will be showing some of the clips tomorrow, doing a live with the other cast members. Okay, so that should be interesting. Also, on next week, it's gonna be kind of light, but I will be back on Thursday with Miss Lisa for Drama Queens. All right. And then, yeah, that's about it. So you guys know where you can find me. We want to thank Mr. Mac for bracing us with his
Thank you.
gorgeous, handsome self.
Oh, stop
all of his niceness. And oh my God, he was just amazing. Also, remember, catch that book.
Both of them, Mo.
Both of them. Purple. You probably want to go get that Purple's panties right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to go get that one, women.
Yeah.
Especially you menopause women.
Definitely get that. Purple panties and bring that get the little thing out the drawer. Go get that and listen to it.
He said, go get that. He said, go get that thing. Y'all know what he's talking about.
Yeah. A woman's best friend. Go get that. Go get your best friend.
When Miss Monica launched that podcast for her birthday, Sitting Pretty, he's gonna be my first guest, and we're gonna continue. And actually, my producer already done gave me the topic. 40 and frisky. Yeah. So y'all gonna stay tuned for that, because that's what we're gonna really be talking about it. We're gonna get all into it. So make sure y'all go ahead and read that Purple's Panties, because we're gonna base it around Purple's Panties book. So I'm gonna make sure y'all read it, because we're gonna go and dissect it and we're gonna pull the onion apart, and we're gonna see what he's talking about, because the man swear down he know what he's talking about.
I'll tell you, Mo.
The man swear down he knows what he's talking about. So we're gonna definitely see what's behind all the he's a Mactastic. That's what you call it?
Mactastic, Mo. It's a Mactastic experience.
Oh my God. Too much for TV. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, y'all. God bless.